daughter, daughter. Antipas. Most people dislike having their sins pointed out, especially in public. The shame of being exposed is often stronger than the guilt brought on by the wrongdoing. Herod Antipas was a man experiencing both guilt and shame. Herod's ruthless ambition was public knowledge, as was his illegal marriage to his brother's wife, Herodias. One man made Herod's sin a public issue. That man was John the Baptist. John had been preaching in the wilderness, and thousands had flocked to hear him. Apparently it was no secret that John had rebuked Herod for his adulterous marriage. Herodias was particularly anxious to have John silenced. As a solution, Herod imprisoned John. Herod liked to listen to John. John was probably one of the few people he met who spoke only the truth to him. But the truth about his own sin was a bitter pill to swallow, and Herod wavered at the point of conflict. He couldn't afford to have John constantly reminding the people of their leader's sinfulness, but he was afraid to have John killed. He put off the choice. Eventually Herodias forced Herod's hand, and John was executed. Of course, this only served to increase Herod's guilt. Upon hearing about Jesus, Herod immediately identified him with John. And again, he couldn't decide what to do. Herod didn't want to repeat the mistake he had made with John, so he tried to threaten Jesus just before Jesus' final journey to Jerusalem. When the two met briefly during Jesus' trial, Jesus would not speak to Herod. Herod responded to Jesus' silence with spite and mocking. Having rejected the earlier messenger, he found it easy to reject the Messiah. For each person, God chooses the best possible ways to reveal himself. He uses his word, various circumstances, our thought processes, and other people to get our attention. He is persuasive and persistent, but he never forces us to submit to him. To miss or resist God's message, as Herod did, is a tragedy. How aware are you of God's attempts to enter your life? Have you rejected or welcomed him? Strengths and accomplishments, built the city of Tiberias and oversaw other architectural projects, ruled the region of Galilee. For the Romans' weaknesses and mistakes, was consumed with his quest for power, put off decisions or made wrong ones under pressure, divorced his wife to marry the wife of Philip, his half-brother, imprisoned John the Baptist, and later ordered his execution, played a minor part in the execution of Jesus. Notable fact: participated in the legal proceedings that led to Jesus' crucifixion. Lessons from his life: a life motivated by ruthless ambition is usually characterized by self-destruction. Opportunities to do good usually come to us in the form of choices to be made. Vital statistics: where? Jerusalem. Occupation: Roman ruler of the region of Galilee and Perea. Relatives: father, Herod the Great; mother, Malthace; first wife, daughter,